So this book I got from Dollar Tree like a few years ago, and I started to read like the first page back then, but then I don't know, I got distracted and I never picked it back up until now, and I just finished it. It's called The Distant Dead by Heather Young, and it was a really good book. It really surprised me. So it says a body burns in the high desert hills. A boy walks into a fire station, pale with the shock of a grisly discovery. A middle school teacher worries when her colleague is late for work. By day's end, when the body is identified as local math teacher Adam Merkel, a small Nevada town will be rocked to its core by a brutal and calculated murder. Adam Merkel left a university professorship in Reno to teach middle school in Lovelock 7 months before he died. A quiet, seemingly remarkable man, he connected with just one of his students, Sal Prentice, a lonely sixth grader who lives with his uncles on a desolate ranch in the hills. The two outcasts developed a tender, trusting friendship that brought each of them hope in the wake of tragedy. But it is Sal who finds Adam's body, charred almost beyond recognition, half a mile from his uncle's compound. Nora Wheaton, the middle school social studies teacher, dreamed of a life far from Lovelock, only to be dragged back on the eve of her college graduation to care for her disabled father, a man she loves but can't forgive. She sensed in the new math teacher a kindred spirit, another soul bound to Lovelock by guilt and duty. After Adam's death, she delves into his past for clues to who killed him and finds a dark history she understands all too well. But the truth about his murder may lie closer to home. For Sal Prentice's grief seems heavily shaded with fear, and Nora suspects he knows more than he's telling about how his favorite teacher died. As she tries to earn the wary boy's trust, she finds he holds the key to not only Adam's murder, but also an unexpected chance at the life she thought she lost. Weaving together the last months of Adam's life, Nora's search for answers, and a young boy's anguished moral reckoning, this unforgettable thriller brings a small American town to vivid life, filled with complex, flawed characters, wrestling with the weight of the past, the promise of the future, and the bitter freedom that forgiveness can bring. So this book gives small town vibes where everyone knows everyone, and it really takes you on a journey. It does talk about drugs and drug use, just to let you know if that is a trigger for you. And also, this is the author, Heather Young. But like I said, I got this from Dollar Tree some years ago, and I finally picked it up because instead of buying new books, I was like, let me read some of the books that I have that I know I haven't read yet. But it was a really good book. I really enjoyed it, and I definitely loved the journey it took me. It started off really good, but it definitely went in a different direction than I thought it would. In a good way, in a very, very good way. So if you haven't read this book, if you come across it in a bookstore, online, or in Dollar Tree, and you like thriller, mystery, yeah, go ahead and pick it up. It's really good. So I hope you all enjoyed this short book recommendation. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.